Imagine a device that is the fastest, most advanced, complex piece of technology in the world. But what if it wasn't just a device? What if it was your new best friend?
Hi.
Zach and Ed, how are you both doing today?
Good, Rory. How are you?
All right.
I'm really, really good. I promise every other question is Ron's Gone Wrong affiliated, but I have to mention that my first ever premiere after party was 12 years ago for The Hangover in Dublin.
And I remember that.
I was going to say because, fittingly for an after party for The Hangover in Dublin, I had a good time. So I was like, do I need to apologize to anyone for my actions that evening?
Yes.
Oh, I do.
You were way out of line all night long. We all talked about it.
Hey, Rory, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
My mom's maiden name is Cashin, but it's with an O, and it's Irish. It's French Huguenot Irish.
Oh, wow.
People with an O to your last name too?
I don't. Mine is Cashin, like I-N,
Okay.
and it's from the Kerry Cork region, I think, of Ireland.
Okay. Okay.
So if you're ever over, that's the direction to head, because that's where our family tree has probably planted itself.
Okay. I'll go there.
Any other boring questions, Zach?
Well, Ed, if his last name was Helms, wouldn't you ask him the same?
Holmes.
Holmes.
That hangover premiere at Dublin was my first trip to Ireland, and I just was so smitten with Dublin and the Irish people. It was so fun.
We were there for one night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like 1 or 2 nights. Yeah.
But we leave an impression, so I understand.
I didn't know it was much of a drinking society.
Well, it is. If you can imagine, like I've been to Boston, so it's Boston on a rager all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I guess is the best way to describe it.
Love Dublin. God, I love that town.
One of my favorite things of Ron's Gone Wrong and of all animated movies is when you sneak in an adult joke. You know, a joke that the kids will be like, but the adults will be like. There's a handful of times in this where I was cracking up laughing. There's one in particular where it's like, would you like to come to my secret shed and like this boy? And I was like, that's phenomenal. When it comes to those more adult jokes, do you get to both kind of have a little bit of input in like, what if we made this kind of joke? I know it's not for the kids and necessarily for that audience, but would you get to weigh in on that at all?
I think with this group for sure, yeah, absolutely. They were open to that. In any good production, it's a group effort. But yeah, those are my favorite things too about kids animated movies, when there's a surprise adult joke in there. That's not dirty or anything.
No, it's just
weird. It's just an adult thing. It's my favorite thing too. I love when movies do that.
Yeah, because then you get to rewatch the movie like 10, 20 years later, and you're like, I didn't get that at the time, and now I absolutely get that.
Right.
One of the driving forces of this, of course, is the ownership of a Bebot. How everyone wants one. It's like the most in-demand thing. For you both, was there a particular toy as a child where you're like, if I don't have this toy from Santi or whomever, I'm going to lose my mind?
When I got to be about 12 years old, I really, really, really wanted a guitar. It was one of the most like pivotal moments in my life when I got a guitar for Christmas at 13, and I just was obsessed and still am.
Did you get one?
Yeah, I got when I was 13. I got a guitar for Christmas. Changed my life.
You know, I don't remember the toy obsession. I don't. I do remember really saving up for a Michael Jackson jacket once that I had to have.
Like the red leather one?
Yeah, with the zippers. That was 2 years ago, though. After
the Thriller jacket or the Beat It jacket, I guess.
The zipper was it from Thriller or?
I think it's Beat It. That one's Beat It.
Beat It. So I saved up my paper out money and got it, and then I showed up to the school dance thinking I oh my God, this is the coolest. I have a Michael Jackson jacket. The kids are going to love me. And then a much cooler kid had one there at the dance already. So I showed up with this. Yeah. But I don't remember pining for toys that way. I was such a clothes horse.
I mean, it paid off. You got the Michael Jackson jacket. So,
Yeah.
it all worked out in the end.
It's not aged well wearing it out.
The jacket?
Just wearing it out in public doesn't seem to have the same reaction that it used to. Not quite sure why.
I'm sure it prompts a lot of conversations for sure.
It's a good icebreaker, Rory.
Absolutely. Zach and Ed, I think we've actually run out of time, but consider this your open invitation to return for another after party anytime. It doesn't even have to be your film. Just whenever you want to come back over, I'm sure we can sort something out.
And I'll come for a
Rory, we might take you up on that.
You absolutely should. We have to help Zach find his long lost distant family members anyway. So
please,
we've got an agenda.
Okay, I'll call you.
It's a plan.
Perfect. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thanks so much. See ya.
I am insert registered name best friend out of my box.